In Foot and Ankle program number 2, we're going to be strengthening and stretching all around your calf, shin, and foot areas. The equipment you'll be needing are 2 stacked bath towels, some dumbbells, and a chair. Stairs are optional.
Remember to go at a comfortable pace and have fun.
Consistency is the key to getting the best results from your workouts. Hi, and welcome back to Wright Now Fitness. This is Foot and Ankle program number 2. I have Marty here help me out. Thanks for coming today, Marty. Okay, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a seated calf raise. It's kind of weird without a machine, but this is how you do it at home. You get your stacked towels. What that's gonna do is give you a little space underneath your heels so you can stretch your calf out. And you wanna put your feet on them so that your heels are pretty much right under your knees. You got your legs in that 90-degree angle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some dumbbells right on top of our knees. You don't need them, you can try it without, but a little added weight resistance will definitely make it a little tougher. What you wanna do is just have your ball of your feet on top of the towels and you just come all the way up, get a good flex, and then let your heels come down. Probably they won't touch the ground, but it'll give you a good stretch in your Achilles, your soleus. This is just gonna isolate that bottom thinner part of our calf. And that's where, when that gets all bound up and tight, you start to get that pain in your heel, plantar fasciitis, all the other recycling bin of foot problems. You just want to come all the way up and then get a good stretch. And this might be an exercise you can find yourself using a lot more weight too. Is that good?
Good.
Got a burn?
Definitely.
Okay. Now we're going to stretch our calves, so we'll turn a chair so you can see us. You can put your towels about maybe 2 feet behind your chair. And we're just gonna stretch 1 foot at a time. You got that space underneath your heel again. Just kind of lean forward on the back of that chair until you feel a little stretch in your calf. You feeling that, Marty?
Oh yeah.
This is gonna get us in that upper part, the gastrocnemius, the thicker part of your calf. Okay, now we're just gonna bend our knee, keeping our bodies in the same position, just bend that knee. Now I'm gonna stretch out my Achilles and soleus, the same spot we were just working when we did that calf raise. Oh, I really feel this one. Okay, we'll switch to the other side. Straight-legged. And if you need to scoot your chair a little forward and lean into it, you can do that too. The more you lean, basically, the more you're gonna stretch that calf. You just wanna let it all relax. I hear noises. Is that good? You feeling? Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bend them now. Get that Achilles. You know, it's funny too, sometimes people have knee issues and it's actually stemming from their Achilles. Just gets so tight, it goes right up behind your knee. Okay, well, we put our chairs aside and I guess we're all done with the towels for now. So we put these out of the way. I'll move my dumbbells too. Okay, so now we're gonna show you 2 different calf raises if you have stairs in your home or a step, something of that nature, and if you don't. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the front of our shins first, anterior tibialis raises. This is for people that have shin splints or that pain that goes on your knee or on top of your feet. We're gonna do 2 different positions. So we're gonna go wide, coming nice and wide, and we're just gonna do 7 of them. What this is gonna do, it's gonna nail right on the inner part of our anterior tib. You just wanna try to keep your body as straight as you can. And you can see I just have my heels on the end of the stair, my toes are just coming down. Okay, we'll go narrow now, about a couple inches apart. And I'm just pointing my toes down and then coming up as high as I can. And then for Marty, she's just hiking them up. Burning a little?
Yeah.
It's a nice burn.
I can feel it.
And now this is gonna get the outer side of our anterior tibialis. Great if you get those chronic shin splints or top of your foot conditions. Okay, so that's the front. Now we're gonna turn around and we're gonna get the back of our calves. We're gonna go 3 different positions. So we're gonna go wide-toed, kind of toes pointed outward. And I'm on the edge of that step and then all the way up. And we're just gonna do 5 in this direction. That's 2, I believe. Do what feels comfortable for you. Just get a good stretch. I'm gonna go 1 more. Okay, and then we go pigeon-toed. So point those toes together. They're pretty close. And this is gonna get that outer part of our calf, whereas the wide-toed gets the inner part. Hitting it from all angles today. Okay, and then we're gonna point our toes forward, about shoulder width apart, and you're gonna come all the way up, get that good stretch. This is just gonna get the general part of our gastrocnemius, the upper part of our calf. And this is why I recommend, if you haven't done this stuff before, maybe try out the first set first. That's good. Okay, so now we're just gonna stretch them a little bit. I'm just gonna hang my foot off the stair, and Marty's gonna do a version if you don't have a stair. Kind of put that leg behind you. You just push that heel down, lean forward a little bit. You getting that, Marty?
Oh, yeah.
So important to stretch our calves. We use them all the time. Okay, let's bend that knee. Feel that in the lower part of your calf, and that's where it's really important to get this one. This is the Achilles, so this is the one that's going to really help out with that heel if you have heel issues. Okay, let's switch. Point that heel down, lean forward, let it relax. And you can do these all day long. They're always good for you, Marty.
Now it's starting to feel good.
Now it's feeling good. Now that it's working. All right, let's bend the knee. Stretch out the Achilles, soleus. It's like an anatomy lesson today too. All right, wonderful. We're doing fantastic. We're on the tail end of this. These are nice, relaxing programs. Okay, we're gonna get our chairs back out. And now we literally are going to take off our shoes for you so you have time to take off your shoes. And we're gonna do a few stretches.
Just don't look at the holes in my socks.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a big budget, so we had to get socks that were used for everybody. What we're gonna do is just cross our foot on top of our leg, however hard or easy that is for you. You're just gonna grab onto your leg just to kind of support it. And you're gonna grab with your hand right around all your toes and then just roll your foot downward. Is that getting it?
Yes.
It's just gonna stretch all across here. And you can just roll those toes down. It just kind of gets you all the way across.
You've got very flexible toes.
And then I practice, toe stretching. It's important. Then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hold onto my heel and grab onto the bottom side of my toes, and I'm just gonna roll it up this way. That's just gonna stretch on this plantar area of my foot, just right about here. Some people get foot issues. You may relate if you have them up under your big toe there. Okay, we'll switch feet. Remember, just grab all around all the toes, roll them downward. Just gonna stretch all the way up here. And if you just started running the other day and all of a sudden those front of your shins are killing you, this is the stretch to do. This will help. Okay, you feeling it?
Yes.
And I like to grab my heel and then just push into those toes. You're kind of pulling your foot back towards the top of your shin there, pulling your toes back. It's a good stretch or form of torture, either one.
If you were doing it to me, it would be torture.
It'd be torture. Okay, we are done. Great job. Awesome. Thank you, Marty, for all of your help.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. It's always a pleasure. And I'll see you at the next workout.